Good morning, everyone. My daughter gave me this for my birthday. This is my favorite mug in the whole wide world. Could you guess? Wonder Woman. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Carla Alexander. This channel used to be called Fat and Fitness. It is now called It's Never Too Late. You want to know why I changed it? Let me tell you why. I changed it because I realized that in order for me to be able to really help people in the world, I'm going to have to dig a little bit deeper than their physical. I am an excellent personal trainer. I know my stuff. I've studied for years, but it's not going to work if I can't get my clients to get past their own self in order for me to be able to help them. I wasn't going to give up being a personal trainer. I love it too much. Then I decided maybe I can reach everybody through food. That is another personal preference of mine. That's a trigger. It can't be a source unless we identify the trigger for people who have eating disorders. So I said, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pray on it and I'm going to give it a minute. Prayed on it, gave it 2 minutes. God said, lifestyle coach. Okay. Of course, I've been a lifestyle coach for years and I never even knew it. I've been helping people get from point A to point B, whether it was physically, emotionally. I just didn't know it. I know who I am and I know I can help you. I wrote down some questions just in case you guys had some, and I'm hoping that I can answer them to the best of my ability on my end. The first question is, who am I? I'm a lifestyle coach. My job is to help you get from point A to point B happy. My level of success isn't measured by the amount of money I have in the bank account. Success comes from being able to find that center within yourself, feeling structured, feeling grounded, not easily swooped off your feet in a moment's notice of chaos like this coronavirus. There are so many people out here that are miserable. Like I can imagine that there are people out here probably feeling guilty for feeling happy at such a time. But my thing is, it's okay. It's okay. It's a part of life. It's a part of understanding that when you are truly at peace with yourself, that you can't do anything about the rest of the world. Second question. What makes me me? Ah, what a wonderful question. I'd like to say broken down and built back up, and I am made out of honesty, integrity, value, morals. I love deeply. I'm committed. I'm faithful. I'm loyal. I'm considerate. I'm understanding. I'm compassionate, enthusiastic, hopeful. I'm a free spirit, but I am also very stern. I am a firm believer in hard work because I understand as a personal trainer that there is nothing better than being able to look in the mirror and see the results of your hard work. So talking about it isn't going to get the job done. Third question, why do I want to help so much? The reason why I want to help so much is because there's not enough in the world. I've been raised to be a believer that when you have nothing to lose when you give. And I'm not saying nothing like, I didn't have a home, I didn't have a family. Like, I'm talking about materialistic things that would keep me bound to that fear of, oh my gosh, if I share, I'm not going to have anything, I'm not going to have anything left for myself. I don't suffer with that. And I feel like I have a purpose in life. I'm sure there are other people out here that feel the same way. When you just have that particular calling to do something great and you ignore it, God is going to find a way for you to do it. We already know that. But I've always wanted to help. I've always been a humanitarian. I love animals. I've always rescued animals to the best of my ability. Half of my animals in my home are rescue animals. So I want to help people because I want to be a part of the miracle. I want to be a part of the change. I don't want to just sit back and watch as people's lives get altered and I didn't have anything to do with it, knowing that I could have. I have a lot of information, I have a lot of knowledge, I have a lot of experience. And I'm sitting here and I'm just realizing that who's going to ever know it if I don't put myself out there? So this is me putting myself out there, not as a personal trainer, not as a pastry chef, but as a lifestyle coach. And I'm not going to be for everybody. That is perfectly okay. I'm here for the people that need me. I'm here for the ones that are trying desperately to figure out why is it that they cannot get away from the same vicious circle of bad luck. And there's really no such thing as bad luck. I used to always say if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck. But you have to make your own luck. And how do you do that? Change your level of energy. Question number 4, where are my goals going to lead me? My goals are going to lead me praying that it's in God's, blueprint for me. I don't want to spend the rest of my life wishing that I was that person that could help somebody else. You know, I just don't want to be that person. I know I have a lot to offer. I have a lot of value. We can either come out on top or we come out at the bottom. We can either come out as a leader or we're going to come out as a follower. And I'm coming out as a leader. I mean, I've never been a follower. I won't even start. I can't. I don't know how to. Question 5. How do I plan to get there? I'm so glad you asked. Well, on my journey, I have come across some very, very hard lessons that I had to learn. Some very, very hard lessons. You know, my mother was such a free spirit. You know, we moved around a lot that it was really difficult for her to be able to implement those types of lessons. But it is what it is. Life is what it is. I plan to get there with ROAR. ROAR. RORE. Using my voice to help you find your voice. So R, reconnect with yourself and higher power. Organize your emotions to retrain your brain. Then enjoy giving. Roar. Roar. You gotta feel it. Feel the passion of what you want in your life. You gotta roar. You know, these are the things that I learned. And these are the things that I can teach you. Why can I teach you? Because like I said, I literally had to go through some experiences. Not once, not twice, but it took me almost 20 years to get it right. My signature program. And yes, you will roar. And then you will thank me later. I teach you how to find your line of communication and reopen the universe with God, with the higher power, whatever you practice, whatever brings you your center of peace. Figure out a way to hold on to it and maintain it, because we do forget sometimes. I've seen some of the most committed churchgoers pick up the Bible, read it 3-4 times a day. When the circumstance happens to come up in their life that's so chaotic and overwhelming that first thing they do is they stop, they put the book down, and they just get crazy and fearful, and they forget. And then things start taking a domino effect downhill, because the moment you forget to keep that line of communication open, the fears in your mind are going to start to take over your emotions, and then you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, I have to hold on to everything I have. Get away from me, you mean person. This, oh, you got the coronavirus. No, we can't live like that. I'm going to teach you how to get past all of that and into who you need to be for yourself, especially in this day and time. There's no reason for you to feel like you can't accomplish what you want in your life. There's no reason to feel like you can't be of value, because you already are. The moment you wake up, you are of value. You just have to understand what your place is, what your job description is. So I'm just gonna help you figure out what your job description is. That's it. Because 5 years ago, I was a personal trainer. 6 months ago, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a culinary chef. The two things that I've been battling with, I have finally figured out I can be both and neither. Because right now, I need to help you get to where you are so happy internally that it won't matter what you have in the bank account, it won't matter what you have in your house. I'm here to tell you that I am officially open for business. If you need me, you guys can reach me. You are more than welcome to leave a comment, and I will get back to you. If you want to schedule some sessions with me, you are more than welcome to do that as well. You see my website, you can check my clothing line. I have some t-shirts out here that I am trying to get people to buy, of course, for the obvious, to support Black businesses. Thank you very much. But also, for every $2,500 that my company brings in, $500 in cash will be going to a single parent family in need during this crisis. And I'm hoping that I can actually extend it and make this, a part of my giveaway. This is what I want to do. It's not going to be much, but if I do something, and then maybe somebody else does something, and then maybe somebody else does something, maybe we can take the negative domino effects and let's build a new domino effect. Let's take what we don't have and share it with the people that have even less, and see how God blesses you. I'm going to see how He blesses me. That's the best thing about enjoying giving your life, because when you enjoy giving, you don't worry about all those other little hang-ups that people have when they don't give. They are counting their money. Baby, you can't take it with you. It can't go with you. So whether you give your time, give your money to be able to get out here and help somebody else in need is the best feeling in the world. It's a feeling that you create for yourself, for somebody else, and they share that energy. And in that moment, you will go through a multitude of emotions, because I know I did. I'll never forget, in New York one day, I was coming from the gym, and on 125th Street in Harlem is a very, it's an intersection. It's a busy, very, very busy street. And there was an elderly lady walking in the street with her nurse. So the light was getting ready to change, and I'm like, oh, this lady better hurry up, because this is looking a little tight. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how New Yorkers go. Light hits green, don't be in the way. Light turned green. The elderly lady in her walker was halfway across the street, and her nurse left her. She walked to the sidewalk first. And I was like, huh? So what I did was, I politely, as I was walking down the street, you're gonna wait, and you're gonna let this old lady walk, and you're gonna be mad, and they're honking their horn at me. I don't care. Took her hand, and I helped her across the street. And when she looked at me, and she said, thank you so much for helping me, I was in tears. I said, it's no problem. And I walked away. But it was the level of love, energy, humility, all of these things that this woman gave to me, just in a simple look. She didn't have to give me any money. She just was very grateful. That's all I wanted. And it felt so good. Something I had never felt before in my life. And I get to hold that memory, and I get to carry that memory with me everywhere I go, because it's mine. I earned it. And it's a happy place for me. So it makes me want to give more. It makes me want to help people. It makes me want to say, you know what, I got you. Don't worry about this. Because as a parent, I'm a single mom of 5. My job, my entire adult life has been to be about taking care of other people. So it's not going to stop just because my kids are grown. If anything, I'm actually more inspired by the coronavirus to get out here and help individuals who are, going through such a hard time right now. So I'm here. And do me a favor, and I'm going to say this, and I'm only going to say it once. Yes, I am a black woman. No, I am not uneducated. No, I am not ignorant. No, I'm not ghetto. The information that I have stored up in here has been over 20 years of research, trial and error. I will never tell you something that I myself haven't tried or do not know about. If I don't know, I know how to keep my mouth quiet. But don't let the color of my skin dissuade you from taking the knowledge that I have and want to share with you and actually changing your life for the better, because I can help you, and I know I can. It's my job. But more importantly, don't deprive yourself of an opportunity to find out who you truly are inside. To figure out that voice that you hear that tells you gotta go this way, but no, you keep going that way. And you wanna know why you keep going that way. I'm gonna help you get to the point where you listen to your heart and you go that way. You go in a different direction. You just change it up a little bit, spice up your life. But I can't do that if people are going to allow their ignorance to see my color and not my level of knowledge. So please, I beg of you, base you following me or liking my videos on who I am. Don't just disregard me or think that I don't know what I'm talking about simply because I'm a black woman. Because not all black women are the same. And with that being said, thank you so much for joining my video. I hope you got something out of it. I look forward to working with some of you all. I am super excited. Please go to my website. Please, please, please support my business. Please support my business. Buy a t-shirt. Help me help somebody else. I would love that. Support the cause, helping me help somebody else, and that's what it's all about. I'm not trying to fix the world. I'm just trying to put a meal on somebody's table or some clothes on their back. I have fun. I look forward to seeing you guys. I will be doing weekly videos now that I've found my niche, now that I understand exactly what I want to do. And yes, I'm still going to be doing fitness videos and cooking videos. That is not going to change. I'm just adding more to who I already am so that I can better serve each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I look forward to the journey. I am so super psyched to see what you guys are going to come out with. Yeah, it's going to be fun. As we get to know each other and I share my stories with you, you're going to understand a little bit more about me. No, I'm not crazy. I'm just happy. This is Carla Alexander here with It's Never Too Late to Recreate. Please don't forget, life is like the lottery. You have to be in it to win it.